Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to show you all how to create the knee controller. I'm going to show you a new way to do it. So I've showed you the NURB circle way. I showed you how to create it through type. And now I'm going to show you how to create it a custom one. So I'm going to start by going to create. I'm going to do NURBS polygon primitives. I'm going to go to platonic solid and I'm going to click the little settings box. I'm going to switch my primitive to octahedron. I'm going to put it on triangles, and I'm going to change my subdivision to 0, and I'm going to go ahead and hit create. Now, by default here, this is the shape that we're given, right? And what I want to do is using a tool, and I'm going to just drag this off to the side because I don't want to kind of want to just be on my own little island with this thing. So what I'm going to do, and this is just a really common way that I've seen plenty of professional rigs done, is where they'll grab something like this and create their own little controllers using this. And this is a really common shape, actually, this one in particular. So I'm going to go to create, and we are going to go to curve tools, and we're going to go to EP curve tool. Now from here, I'm going to just do one linear, and that should be fine. So one linear is exactly what I want. And you can turn on shading and wireframe on shaded if it helps. And if it doesn't, no big deal. But here, let me show you. So I'm going to hold V, and I'm going to click my first one, and I'm going to just start to, I'm holding V the whole time, and I'm just going to start going around this entire thing, right? And you see the little X's where you've kind of been, but it doesn't hurt at all to go over it again if needed. All right. So I'm gonna do all these triangles that are here, and it, like I said, it doesn't matter. Just hold V the whole time. If you go over any lines, it doesn't hurt it at all, because these are just going to be what we call splines or curve tool. And then when you're done with that, just go ahead and go to the bottom, and you can just make sure that you're getting every one you need. If you don't do it right the first time, doing it this way, you will basically have to start from scratch and do it again. And I think I did get them all. And when you're all said and done, just go ahead and press enter, and now that tool, and do a modify center pivot. Now that little thing that we created is just a spline version of it, and now we can delete the original. We don't need this one anymore. But this will be our little controller for our knees. So I think it's pretty neat. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to snap this directly to the knee joint. I can do this two different ways. So I'll just drag it out to, I don't know, say about here. I'm going to call this L knee CTRL. So I snap it to the knee first so I know it's perfectly horizontal with it, and then I just drag it out. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a modify. And actually, before I even do that, I'm going to scale it to be a little bit larger, just so I can see it better. So that'll be my left knee control, and now I'll do a modify, freeze transformations. And just like before, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold D and X and just drag that to the middle, and control D, scale -1, and this is going to be my R knee CTRL. Alright. Again, you could just use a NURB circle. I'm just kind of showing you something a little bit different. And now, with that being said and done, I'm going to freeze transformations on this one. Alright, and then modify center pivot, and I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And now that I've got that, what I need to do is I'm going to take this knee controller, I'm going to hold shift and select the IK handle on the ankle, and I'm going to go to constrain, and we're going to do pole vector. I'm just going to check the settings real quick. Yeah, it should be fine. And add. And now what you're going to be able to see is that with this controller, you're going to be able to shift the location of the knee. So I'm going to take this one now, shift select the IK handle, constrain pole vector. And now the pole vector is going to control the direction of the knee. So if I have the leg going up, but I want it to go in a really strange, wonky way, or whatever, now I can go ahead and just change the location and direction of that knee. And that's all I've got for you in this one. You can technically parent these knee controllers to the feet. It's not uncommon. I'm going to leave mine unparented at the moment. And anyway, that's all I've got for you in this video. And that covers everything on how to connect the foot controls and knee controls to the to the controller, right? The joints to the controller. So we've got it all set up. And now officially, our rig is almost 100% complete. So we're almost there. If you have any questions, shoot me a message right away. I know this is a little technical, but once you get it, you kind of get it. And then, yeah. So anyway, thank you for watching. And yeah, stay tuned for the next one and message me for questions if you have any. Thank you so much.